Hello YouTube, Scamp the Wolf here, back with another video for your viewing pleasure, and I'm going to do another ranked video. This one's going to be for the Slipknot discography, so yeah, I just got their new album yesterday as of the date of this video being recorded, so yeah, let's just get right into it. There's 7 albums, of course, so we're going to go through 7 to 1, so number 7, I have 5, The Great Chapter. As for this one, this is the Slipknot album that's just okay. Like, it's not, like, their best album or anything, but, like, I just don't remember it as much as the other ones. So, like, of course, people remember The Devil and I and Kill Pop, and the Negative One and all that, but I don't know, I just never really, like, listened to it all that much after I heard it for the first time, so yeah, this is probably their weakest album, and I know a lot of people will probably say the same thing, so yeah, that's 5, The Great Chapter. Next up in the ranking is actually their latest album, The End So Far. If, you know, it'll probably be higher at some point, maybe, I don't know, but I feel pretty good putting this in 6th place behind their other albums, because, like, compared to their more recent stuff, or not their more recent stuff, I'm sorry, the stuff that's above, there's songs on this album, I don't know, it just hasn't, like, fully sunken in or whatever, but there's good songs on here. Chapeltown Rag I like, again I like Medicine for the Dead, H377, Desod, however you pronounce it. I'm just not as moved as I was by their previous albums, by this album, as I was their previous album, so that's why this album is this low on my ranking, but it is a good album, so The End So Far. Next up we have probably one of their more popular ones here, Volume 3, The Subliminal Verses. This one is good as well. Some good tracks that I think are pretty good are The Blister Exists, Circle is good, Welcome is good, Before I Forget, which of course is a big song. I'm not huge on the song Duality. It's a bit of an overrated track, but whatever. There's nothing like awful on this album. It's just good, just like the other two. It's good as well. Like, definitely. Like, 3-0 is also a pretty good song on it. This one's more like mainstream, I guess, more like commercial, I guess, kind of, even though, like, Slipknot's always been a mainstream household name and all that stuff. Like, this one is more like, I don't know, more easier to take in than their previous 2 albums at this point in their careers, so I can see why this would be a favorite for a lot of people. So Volume 3, Subliminal Verses. And number 4 coming in here, Iowa. This one I haven't listened to nearly as much, but it is slightly better than, I feel like it's slightly better than Volume 3. This one would actually be on the top for a lot of people. I don't know. My Plague is a good song. I don't know, I just haven't really heard a lot from this album, I know, but it is good. You know, if I redid, there's a good chance that Volume 3 and this album would, like, change places, but for now I'll just have it here at number 4, so yeah, My Plague is good. I guess songs like The Shape, Left Behind, Gently, even the final track, Iowa, the title track, are good. So yeah, that's Iowa by Slipknot. Number 3, All Hope Is Gone. This is a disc. yeah, I feel like this one is better than the previous 4 that I mentioned. So, even Volume 3. So, again, more radio, more commercial, I get more consistent, more like of that, more like groove metal influence and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe that's why I like it a little bit more, but everybody knows Psychosocial. That's one of their popular songs, one of their most notable singles. So is Snuff. Snuff is a better song, though, in my opinion. Yeah, you got songs like Sulfur, Dead Memories, Butcher's Hook, which is an underrated one. This Cold Black, Wearing Lies Continue, All Hope Is Gone. Yeah, this is a pretty good album, like from Slipknot. So this was the last one with Paul Gray, rest in peace. And also the last one with Joey Jordison, rest in peace as well. So All Hope Is Gone is number 3. Now we get to my favorite stuff from Slipknot. Like, when it comes to their first 2 albums, a lot of people would say Iowa, but there's a lot of people who would say this album as well. Slipknot, the debut album. And the reason I put this at number 2 is because this has a lot of energy to it, and it stood out as something different for nu metal and stuff, and it's fast, and that's what kind of why I like it. It's like heavy, it's different, it's new for its time. Obviously this has been out for a long time, but I mean, you got stuff like the song Sick, Wait and Bleed, Eyeless is good, Spit It Out, Surfacing, Scissors, the hidden track Eeyore, Me Inside, which there's a song named Frail Limb Nursery that was on original copies of this album, but this copy of course came out later, which is why Me Inside is on there instead of the 2 other tracks that were like replaced, Frail Limb Nursery and other stuff, so whatever the other song was. So yeah, this is a very just like fast-paced album, and this is why it sticks out a lot in my mind. So that's self-titled from Slipknot, and the number 1 on the list. This is not going to be popular for everybody, but whatever. This is just my favorite. We Are Not Your Kind. Like, I think this is the one that, like, this is like everything that's good about Slipknot and more, in my opinion. It's a great album. Like, and it got a lot of hype when it came out, deservedly so. And it's got fast moments, it's got like more melodic moments, all that stuff. Pretty good. So yeah, Unsainted is a great song, I think. Birth of the Cruel is a good song as well. Orphan especially is a good, and Solway Firth. Like, how can I forget those tracks? Those are great songs. Critical Darling's good. Like, this is Slipknot at their best. This is like the most complete Slipknot album in their discography, and it's amazing that a band with like 20 plus years under them, like 20 plus years going as a band, could create their best album this late in their career. And this is what I think of We Are Not Your Kind, which is easily their best, like easily in my opinion. And they didn't even have Joey Jordison in the band, or any of the original member, like those 2 original members at least, to make what is arguably their best and most complete album in their discography. So yeah, We Are Not Your Kind, easily their best album in my opinion. Feel free to disagree if you want, but that's just my opinion. So let me know in the comments section what you think of this ranking. Yeah, leave it in the comment section down below. This is Scamp the Wolf signing out. Take care.